Armani and Jada, I just want to congratulate you on standing up for yourselves and fighting for the pay the squad deserved, even though you might not have benefited your final season.
I'm getting a 400% increase, which is like life-changing.
Happy isn't even the right word for it. I think I was just kind of felt like a relief, like everything had paid off and it was, you know, finally we were done fighting.
We pushed and we got back good results.
What drove you to continue to speak out, even though the odds may have been stacked against you?
I think it's the love we have for our teammates. Like, truthfully, we say the word sisterhood all the time, but I don't think people know what it really means to us. And these people are our family. Like, we love these women like they're our sisters. And so knowing the struggles that we've had while being on the team, we wanted to, you know, leave this organization with some kind of good. And for us, it was fighting for their futures and their future finances while being cheerleaders. And so I think just like the love we have for one another and wanting to see one another succeed all around was something that really drove us to, you know, taking a stand and really speaking up.
Charly and Kelly, what was it like to watch these two vets and others go to bat for you and the next generation of dancers to come?
They're so inspiring, and I feel like I'm constantly keep saying this, but they literally are truly just an amazing definition of what it is to be a leader. And we always say we're very lucky to have been in their little pot of rookies and get to witness, because it's scary going into, you're fighting for your life for us 2 times to try to be on this team, and when they're saying scary things like we might do a walkout, you're like, oh gosh, I don't know what I think about that. But it's
trusting them.
It's trusting them. We know that they have our best interest at heart. Clearly they're the most selfless people ever. They're doing this and they're not even getting the benefit from it. So I think that just speaks volumes of who they are as leaders, and I know all of us, every girl on the team looks up to that.
Armani, thank you so much for opening up about your experience with alopecia. It was really wonderful to watch you and Rosemary go through the wig fitting process.
They did some tests, and it did turn out that I have alopecia.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this on. Let me know if it is too tight.
Okay.
How do you feel about sharing that with the world?
Honestly, I feel incredible. My entire goal for this was to just impact one person. So the fact that it's already impacted so many people just by me stepping out on a field and, you know, stepping into my truth and being 100% vulnerable, I am so grateful for the opportunity to have been able to do that. And I think it's big for the alopecia community. It's big for people who have felt for so long that they are by themselves or that no one else understands what they're going through. And because I have this platform where I can talk about it, I felt like what other way to do it than to, you know, just jump right in.
Charly, I'm so glad that you're in good health.
I had a blood clot in my lung last month. It was a pulmonary embolism. The doctor said it killed the top part of your lungs, so it's deceased right now. And you are so lucky that it didn't go to your brain or your heart.
How did that setback change things for you last year?
Oh my gosh, it was a roller coaster, and I truly did not think that I was going to audition because I could not function. I couldn't walk. My mom was truly my caretaker for 2 weeks, and I really don't know how I was able to send in that first video. I had my dance teacher on the other side, like, come on, you can do it. Like, it was mind over like body essentially at that point. And I prayed so hard, I've worked so hard. Like, I moved here, and I can't turn in a video, like that's defeating, and it really broke my heart. But I felt like in that moment, I was like, there's nothing that I will do to, like, I have to audition. I just knew that in my heart. And so I did put my body through pretty much hell and back for that video, but it was worth it. And at the end of the day, it obviously led me here, and I would want nothing other than to be here. So I'm great now. A long journey and a lot of blood thinners, but we're all good.
I loved, Kelly, that moment in the Omni where you made sure that Charly was taking her medication.
You need to make sure you're taking those.
Don't you worry, I am on it.
So then you're gonna take one at 12:45 a.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
So cute.
I mean, I witnessed it firsthand. I was there behind the scenes when she thought it was just a fever. And we were in this together from the beginning.
She took me to urgent care, actually.
I did.
First time I
yes,
went.
that was the first time we thought it was a cold, a fever, the flu. We thought it was COVID. But yeah, I was there through it all. She was my right hand through this entire process, and I pushed her every step of the way, just like she pushed me. And I said, "We're gonna get through this together."
Another moment that gave me chills was Kelly, your dad crying when you told him you made the team on FaceTime. What does it mean to your family that you achieved your dream, and did it become their collective dream?
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It was like they were going through this journey with me. They saw me from my best to my worst, and they wanted it for me just as bad as I wanted it. And it almost felt he's like, we did it, you know, like he's living through me, and it was the sweetest thing. They're my biggest supporters, and I thank them every day for it.
Jada, you are obviously such a selfless leader and friend, you know, and you were really there for Chandi this season when she needed you.
The Bahamas was good. I think it was a nice refresh that we needed. Unfortunately, something happened. There is an elephant in the room, and it is known by every single person on the team, on the staff.
Can you tell me how you supported her through her trying time and how she is today?
Yeah, well, she's doing great. Honestly, I've been through a lot in life, and I've learned to forgive people for their mistakes. And I just wanted Chandi to know that, no matter what happened or didn't happen, that she was forgiven. She's a human being, and she deserves the grace that we all deserve. But I just always checked in with her, would send her a text, or if she needed me, I was like, text me, call me, we can talk about it, we'll figure this out, together. You're still an important person on this team. The Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders are 36 women, we're not 35, and so there was no way that we were just gonna kind of kick her to the curb and let her be on her own. She was still an important member of this organization, and I wanted her to remember that. And so I think, honestly, just being a soundboard for her, just letting her know, like, if you need to talk about it, I'm here. And I think she felt that, she was comfortable reaching out to me, or we would drive together a couple times just so if she was in her head, she had someone to talk to and talk about, what was going on and how she was feeling. And we did get to the point where it kind of just became something we could laugh about, just not being so serious about it all. I know it was a serious, situation, but moving forward and just continuing on with life, I think, is the best way to handle things, not dwelling on the past and on the situation. But I think she's doing better now, and she's retiring as well, and I think she's excited for what's next in her life, and we're excited for her too. This was an important chapter of her life, but I think there's more out there for her, and so we're excited to see her excel in whatever she does next.
That's amazing. And that leads me to my next question. Armani and Jada, how is life after DCC? Is there life after DCC?
Is there? I don't know. We're still doing stuff, so we couldn't tell you yet.
We hope there is life after DCC, and I think we're both looking forward to life after. This is such a special part of our lives, and a part of their lives, and everyone who, wears the uniform. But at the end of the day, it does have to come to an end. And that's the bittersweet part of it all, is we can say we did it, and then we get to live another chapter of life and see what comes after it. So I think we still have big goals for ourselves and things we both want to achieve, and I think we're looking forward to giving those things more time.
Yeah, and especially cheering on the girls who are re-auditioning for this year. We have a lot of friends on the team, obviously, and so, cheering them on, cheering on the girls who will one day put on the boots themselves, the incoming rookies. It's going to be a rewarding process watching all of those girls.
For my Omni girls, what is each of yours Taco Bell's order?
Could we get the Doritos Loco Taco Supreme?
Okay.
And then can I get...
You just want one?
One. Did you get two things or one? Thinking about.
I'm getting two.
Ooh, what's my Taco Bell order?
I'm not an Omni girl, but
Crunch Wrap Supreme?
Oh,
I think.
Yes. A Crunch Wrap Supreme, or just like a basic taco and a Baja Blast.
Cheesy bean and rice burrito. I wasn't Omni, but I do love Taco Bell.
Yeah. I like the chicken bowl, the new one. I don't know, the Cantina chicken bowl, that's what it's called.